That's Oasis, the shock of the lightning, Christian O'Connor breakfast show. So we're out in the corridor now, just outside the studio, where Andrew Bailey yesterday claims to have seen a pair of children's ghostly leathery shoes, and then they disappeared. So just before Oasis, apparently there was some tapping on a wall as our Ghostbusters, High Spirits and Great Yarmouth, getting very excited, picking up a lot of activity apparently on their little machines. Andrew Bailey, don't wind me up, right, because I'm starting to get a bit freaked out here. What did you really hear tapping on the wall?
I heard the tapping as well, but I thought it was one of the High Spirits guys dragging a lead along behind them, but actually it wasn't, because they haven't got any leads with them. So something that would be tapping against the wall, there's nothing to tap with. Very unusual. It's right outside the door to my studio.
And that's where you saw the ghost shoes?
About 10 yards away from where, I don't call them ghost shoes, they were a pair of leather shoes. Not quite sure whether they were left there by a ghost. But yes, that's the general area. And there's a lot of activity now. The guys here are saying the temperature's fallen. They're running around with their readings meters.
That might be the tightwad boss, though, just turn the aircon off.
That's true. That could be a point. But actually, one or two of them have said they felt goosebumps themselves, and they generally feel quite uncomfortable to be here.
They've just met Brian. That's a common experience, to be honest. So, are you Sebastian?
Yes, I am.
Sebastian, seriously, right? What have you found out in the last 10 minutes you've been down here?
Well, the last 10 minutes we've been down here, we have, as you've said, we've found a very cold spot outside the studio just there, and something that made the goose pimples on my skin stand up. And we measured the temperature, and it dropped dramatically by 5 degrees, and it started keeping going down. As one of my colleagues pointed out, there was a knocking on the door, on the wall, and we went up there and checked it, and there was another cold spot in that area. Sue, one of our members, took a picture, and there was a definite orb.
What's an orb?
Now, an orb is a... it's like a ball of energy. It's the spirit, or it's trying to manifest. It's actually gaining energy, and it's trying to manifest itself in that area. And that's what the orb is the starting of the manifestation of the spirit.
So, do you think, right, in your experience at High Spirits, there are ghosts in this corridor right now?
At this moment in time, I would say definitely yes.
Let's go to travel. We'll come back in a second.
Travel.